Hey guys, how we doing today? Dana Cavalier checking in with you. Anyway, I want to start off by saying I really appreciate the emails and the messages that I get, that support the blog that I write every day, as well as some of these video messages. It means a lot because sometimes when you're writing and you're doing these videos, you don't actually know who's seeing it. And you think it's maybe the one or two people that click the like button, but in fact, it seems to be a lot more. So I want to thank you guys for taking the time to reach out and, validating what I'm trying to do here and building this community and this discussion that we have going on. So thank you for that. And, today's blog was about an experience I had yesterday in a steam room, believe it or not, as I'm trying to flush this cold out. And I met a guy from Chicago, and he was a really nice guy, probably in his 60s, and I don't even have his name because we got so entrenched in the conversation that we never even asked each other for our names. But anyway, it was really cool because the topic of today's blog was that's not what it's all about. And I know based on the current times we're in, everybody's working hard, everybody's trying to make their dollar, and whether it's in business for themselves or whether they're going to work every day. And sometimes we get so focused on the mission of survival and the mission to accumulate capital that we sometimes forget what our own core values are and what we're all about each and every day, and what our mission is and what we set out to do. So when I talked to this guy, he was sharing with me that he is an asset manager. He manages billions of dollars in Greenwich, Connecticut for some very wealthy folks. And, he's sharing some stories about some of these people and, the good, the bad, the ugly. And he said, what makes the most successful ones successful is the fact that they're happy. And they're not happy because of the amount of wealth that they have exclusively. They're happy because they can use that wealth to do some great things, whether it's funding different nonprofits or funding different organizations, scholarshiping athletes or scholarshiping other kids that maybe went to their alma mater, and they're able to do some really great things that actually fill up their bucket. So we were talking about, obviously, wealth and creating, a nest egg for ourselves. And he said he'd been in this career for 40 years. He said, probably longer than you've been alive. And I said, yeah, you're right, absolutely. And what was cool is he shared some of his experiences. And, he went to Central America, he went to Africa. And he said, what we don't realize each and every day is that so many people out there, they can't even afford a meal. There's days that go by, they don't have a meal, they don't have water, they don't have access to education, internet, and all the things that we take for granted. And our bad days are really not really that bad. And he said, again, it's kind of going along. A few weeks ago, I went to Florida and I met all these people in their 80s and 90s, and they said it's all about an attitude. And he validated it again yesterday in saying that it's great to have, the financial resources, but if you don't have the perspective and you don't have the thought process that aligns with creating a happy life and a better life for yourself and others, what good is it? And these are the people that end up on the capitalistic roller coaster where they're work, make, work, make, and then one day they wake up and they're miserable. So that's what we want to avoid. And for me, this is just a thought-provoking conversation, and it's about saying, where do your thoughts align and what are you focused on each and every day? And what is your mission and what are your core values and what are you investing in? Are you investing in people, or are you exclusively investing in yourself? And if you are, that's the fastest way to depression, and it's the fastest way to feel like a victim in everything you do. So stop it. And that's what I got for you today. So if you like this, share it. I appreciate it. Comment, give me some feedback, and thanks for hanging with me today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.